Hey listeners, you are listening to Subculture After Dark, and I have a track that I'm about to play for you that is one of my favorite tracks that I've heard so far this year, and I think you are going to absolutely love it. The band's name is 8SNAKE, and the song is called The Unreliable. So to tell us a little bit more about this amazing track, we thought we would actually get one of the members of the band on the phone to talk a little bit about it. Fran, welcome to the program.
Hello, Dave. How you doing? All right?
I am going so well, mate. This is an absolutely amazing track. Like I said in the intro, this is one of my favorite tracks I've heard so far this year. Tell us a little bit about this track, because it's a pretty personal track as well. So tell us a little bit about what the song is written about and how it came into being.
Well, it's a song that came when the lockdown happened. It's a bit of a mixture of life experience and I remember I was working. I used to work for a art gallery, and I remember one of my boss was asking my older boss, like saying like if I was a reliable person. And it was like after 9 years I was working with them. So the title of the song actually comes from that kind of situation. I just had a laugh about after 9 years you're asking, if I'm reliable. That was before I put myself, 100% into music and trying to make a living from music. It's the kind of situation where you think you're doing a great job, and you think, people trust you, and instead all you get is just like a question like, is he reliable? So I thought I'm gonna write a song about that, and it was like, the situation, the lockdown and all this stuff, and I thought about, a man that is in the kind of situation where there's a lockdown, and you felt he'd be like disappointed by everything, and I guess many people out there felt like that, and it was a big change of life, and I'm thinking about this man falling into drugs and into alcohol addiction, and basically getting to to the point when you think that everything is going the wrong way, and the world should restart, and we should reset everything and start from scratch, and think about a different future for everyone.
Once you had that general idea and you had that emotion inside of you to write this track, did you find that the lyrics kind of wrote themselves quite easily when you sat down to work on it, because it was something that was so close to your heart?
Yeah. I would say that it's always like that for me. I always get inspired by something, and everything comes out so natural. I don't like to think too much. I don't like to think about what people want to listen to, but I just try. It's not try. I just myself. Yeah. I just write what comes from my heart, and personal experience, and other people's experience. I always look around myself and try to get inspired, and then the inspirations come out so natural for me when I write stuff.
Do you find that a lot of people relate to your music? Like, do people contact you and say, "Hey, I've been through what you were singing about in that track"? Is that something that you find quite often?
Well, yeah, I got quite a few good feedback, and although I don't write lyrics on whenever I release stuff, I never write the lyrics, but because I try to in the same way. I think it's something that I should do, but the same way, is kind of exciting for me. Let people listen carefully to what I'm saying, although I haven't got a perfect English accent, but I think what I think it can come through quite clear, and I think the interpretation of people is quite important as well. Music, lyrics has to go together. So yeah, I do get quite a few feedback saying I really like the words, man. You really nail it.
Definitely. So I have to ask, this track is so amazing. Is it part of something bigger? Like, can we expect an EP or an album from the band later this year? Because, like I said, this is just unbelievable how great this track is.
Yeah. Ideally, I will definitely, I'm gonna try my best to release an album this year. Although I don't know if technically it's going to be possible. There is a bit of a difficult time out there. Like we're kind of trying difficult to meet each other with a band, but I'm trying to sort that out because the album is ready. It's been ready there for to be honest, about 2 years now. It's been written already and arranged. It's all about find the time to meet each other and put down the track in the right way. So I really, really hope that, in between this year, I'm going to release the album, or at least a EP, or another single, whatever. The aim is to release an album. Yeah, there is like 6 more tracks that I would love to put down, record down, and release.
Awesome. And what are your other plans for the band for this year as well? Will you be looking to do some shows or to tour? What are the plans down the track?
Yeah, I mean, I would love to play live. I love the live experience. I love to connect to people. I like to be on stage. I like to, it's like, if you don't do live, it's like write a speech and never read that to people. And that's the way I see music, is an expression of myself. So if I don't play live, I feel a bit frustrated. So I'm trying my best to do as many gigs I can, although I want to write there. I want to find the right gigs. I don't want to play anywhere and for no reason. I want to play for a reason and try to find the right gigs. It's not easy to find the right gigs at the moment.
Yeah.
It's a big mess. Even with venues, we're still suffering. There is a law that is left from the lockdown, unfortunately. And promoters and venues are struggling to organize stuff, and we as artists, as band, we are suffering that. We find ourselves making a loss in time, not making money. So it's kind of, you have to be brave to say, what, I'm gonna do a gig, and no matter what, no matter if I'm gonna make money from merchandising, no matter if I'm gonna sell enough tickets. So I really want to play live, and I really hope I'm gonna find the right gigs in the right place. So yeah, I have a gig actually on the 1st of April. We are supporting 8SNAKE Perfection coming from Los Angeles here to London. So that's the gig that's planned for the moment, and I'm really looking forward to it. Then we'll see maybe October another one, supporting another big band coming from America. So not that many, but the right gigs, and everything is going to be filmed, and so probably you're going to have a few more live videos coming out as well.
Awesome. Well, Fran, I know a lot of our listeners are going to fall in love with this track, so if people want to follow the band online on social media, how can they reach out to you guys? What social media have you guys got, and how can people follow you?
Yeah, we are on all platforms apart from SoundCloud. It's the only one we are not on for choice. There's you can find us on our YouTube, where you can see some, visualize something as well. Then we are on Spotify and Bandcamp mainly. If you want to buy the tracks, Bandcamp is the best. At least you do earn some money from there. So if you want to really support us, do that. And merchandising wise, like, there is everything on Bandcamp. Just get in touch with us, send us an email, and we can send you t-shirts, LCDs, whatever you like.
Definitely. Well, so there you go, listeners. You're about to play the Unreliable right now. If you like this track, definitely support these guys. Get onto Bandcamp, buy some merch, because this is an absolutely amazing track. Fran, I'm about to play the track right now. What would you like to say to all of our listeners before they take a listen to the Unreliable for the first time?
Well, support alternative bands, and there are so many bands out there that are really good. They don't get a deal anymore because labels and music industries working a little bit in a reverse side now. You have to be someone to get signed, and you need to be someone to be helped. And for many bands, it's not easy to become someone. So just research them through alternative platform, Bandcamp or whatever, and try to support the bands that deserve. Try to support the good music, always.
Definitely. Well, listeners, this is the Unreliable by 8SNAKE on Subculture After Dark. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this track, because I know you are going to love it.